Yes, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching from. Welcome back to the Izexon Amidu YouTube Sports channel, where we give analysis on the trending sports news that are making headlines in the entire globe. For my subscribers, thank you very much for following this channel. For business personnel, you can contact me to be in touch with one of the fastest growing sports channels in the world. Today, I will be talking about Arsenal injury updates, but more so, I will be talking about Gabriel Martinelli's injury. As fans of Arsenal, they are waiting to listen to the Sports Encyclopedia on his update upon Gabriel Martinelli's injury that he got some 2 weeks ago when Arsenal was playing against Everton at Goodison Park, where Arsenal ended up winning that game 1-0, courtesy of Trossard's goal. So who is Gabriel Martinelli? Gabriel Martinelli is a Brazilian player who plays even on the national team, has played so far 7 times for the Brazilian national team, and hasn't scored any goal. Was part of the team that won the Olympic gold, that is in Japan in 2020. To Arsenal, he was born in 2001. That is, he's 22 years of age. For Arsenal, he has played 96 times for Arsenal, and he has scored 20. He has played 96 times for Arsenal, and he has scored 26 goals for Arsenal. His best breakthrough season was last season, where in all competitions he scored 15 goals, and Arsenal fans were very happy upon his performance in that this trio, that is Martinelli, Gabriel Jesus, and Odegaard and Bukayo Saka, all scored 10 plus goals, about 10 and plus in the Premier League in all competitions. So it was their best performance. They are leading to Arsenal to their best finish almost in 20 years, almost in 19 years since they last won the trophy in 2004 under the Invisible Team. This season, he has so far played 5 times. Gabriel Martinelli, he hasn't scored any goal, but you can see his performance when he's on the pitch. What's his strength? His strength, first and foremost, he has speed. That means in the case when he gets a shaky defense, he can really put them on panic. He's very fast, and is even a good dribbler. And this time has even improved on his finishing when he gets a ball like one-on-one. Those are some of the factors that made him last season even to score 15 goals. However, this season, things haven't gone all that well. That first and foremost has been disturbed by injuries. He has so far played 5 games in the Premier League. He hasn't scored any goal. So he's not to the form that we had him last season. He got an injury in the game against Everton when Arsenal was playing at Goodison Park. And in that game, he had even opened up the scoring around the 21st minute. However, the goal was cancelled due to offside. After that injury in halftime, he was replaced by his successor or his competitor, that is Trossard. Trossard, who was signed from Brighton, and Trossard went on to score the lonely goal around the 69th minute to give Arsenal the 3 points. Ever since then, he hasn't been available. In that, even Trossard came back the following game when Arsenal was playing against PSV and even scored. And then even he came back the following game when Arsenal was playing against Tottenham. That means he has so far missed 2 consecutive games. What do my fans expect today is that to give analysis on when will Gabriel Martinelli come back. We haven't gotten any update from Arsenal coach, that is Mikel Arteta. We thought that we'll be coming back to the weekend when Arsenal will be playing against Bournemouth. However, we haven't gotten any feedback. So for the fans of Izexon Amido, I think he will not play this game. We may expect him maybe the following week. But as per this game, Gabriel Martinelli will not be around. The biggest boost that other players who were rested in the Carabao Cup when Arsenal overcame Brentford 1-0, the likes of Bukayo Saka will be back, Gabriel Jesus will be back, and even others will be back. Apart from Thomas Partey, Julian Timber, who is out for 7 months. But Thomas Partey, I think, is remaining like with 4 weeks, will be back. And the rest of the squad, they are now okay. But for Gabriel Martinelli, the current trending news that won't be available in the game of Arsenal against Bournemouth. So the team that we may expect will be we will either get Gabriel Jesus on the front line or Eddie Nketiah, but sometimes Mikel Arteta prefers Eddie Nketiah because for him is a typical number 9 compared to Gabriel Jesus, who sometimes goes to the wings or even picks the balls from the midfield. On the one of the flanks, we will have there Trossard, and even on the other flank, we will have there Bukayo Saka. Then for the midfield, it will be as usual. We will have there Declan Rice in the midfield because he's available. We will have there, depending on the performances of Jorginho in the game against Tottenham, where he made an error and Arsenal was equalized. We don't expect him to start. Maybe he will come on as a substitute. Captain Martin Odegaard will also be available. Then in the defense, we will have Ben White, Gabriel Magalhaes, Zinchenko, and I think even David Raya may come back to the game after missing out in the Carabao Cup, reason being that he's on loan from Brentford. He could not play against his bosses. So we expect everything to be like that. But for the fans of Gabriel Martinelli, we hope he will return soon. In not more than 2 weeks or even the following week, we will be back. So for my followers and the Arsenal supporters, I think don't be worried. Your man, the speed merchant, as you always call him, the Brazilian speed merchant, will be back the following week to start playing. The injury wasn't all that intense. So after missing out like 2 weeks, I think we'll be back. Subscribe, comment, share, and like. Till yours, I'm Ezekson Hamidu, the Sports Encyclopedia.